Okay, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Raj. Today I'm going to talk about a very interesting product, or more of a rider's crown. So let's get into it. I think this is the cheapest carbon fiber helmet I have ever seen around, called Retono. This is by Royal Enfield. Obviously Retono, retro looks. We'll quickly talk about carbon fiber being the strongest material now that even alloy wheels abroad are actually getting made by carbon fiber. We all know carbon fiber is superior. So basically the top layer of this helmet is a mix of epoxy and resin that gets in the mold, and then you have these carbon fiber sheets, literally, and you can actually see through the lacquer from top, the carbon fiber sheets, and especially you can see the margin in between near the center line, and that's where you can make out that there are carbon fiber sheets compressed inside this helmet. There are multiple layers to increase the strength of the helmet and durability also. So this segment is completely new, called Tech and Gear Chat. I will try to host this every time and talk about different products for all you techies and motorcyclists. So the design of this helmet is keeping retro in mind. It's a very simple design. So it doesn't have a very edgy looking design. It is very smooth all over. It's more of an old school, simple, basic helmet, and that's what I like about it, because I ride the Interceptor 650, so it kind of complements it. Even the airflow system looks pretty decent. They have two on top, two outlets on the back. So the air inlet near the chin area is quite like a lip. It's very tiny, but it's longer, and I think it is more for defogging. That's where you have your breath deflector inside the helmet. So well, overall the design looks nice and aerodynamic. I really like that the chin part is a little broader. I can actually put my GoPro mount very easily on it. And yes, that's again keeping the Cafe Racer retro style in mind and making this helmet look like this. The visor looks pretty strong, and yes, I've been using the Kranos which has a photochromatic film on it. I'll be transferring that. I'll be also transferring my Sena and my GoPro mic on this helmet, because this is the helmet which I'll be using now next for touring, and really excited for that. The best part about the visor is that it actually shuts down till 90% and then leaves that 10% off, so that you can take in some more air, and then you put some more pressure and it actually shuts with a noise, and that's when you know that this visor is now completely shut. Inside the helmet, the cushioning is nice. I wore it. This is a size M, and usually size M full face helmet of Royal Enfield don't fit me that well, but the carbon series fits me perfect. So it is but obvious that I actually tried it first before picking it up, and that's why I went to the store to pick this helmet up, which is in Bandra. So the inner liner is completely washable and removable, which I like. They do have the ear sockets for putting my Sena system in, which I also appreciate. So one thing is good, that this is a DOT approved helmet and a ISI approved helmet. Main reason people really like a carbon fiber helmet is because of the weight. Compared to my Kranos, this is quite lighter. In fact, my GoPro and my Sena and my mic would be the same weight of the helmet, and that's the reason I wanted a lighter solution, but I did not want to compromise on safety. So what's safer than carbon fiber, right? So there are only two badging of Royal Enfield done. One is in front, one is at the rear, which is decent. So the DOT certification is at the rear, the ISI certification is on the right side of the helmet. This is a real old school shape. A lot of people would expect it to be sharper, like the Japanese helmets who are actually mastering the carbon fiber series. However, because this is called Retono, this is a retro looking helmet. If you actually lift this helmet, you'll be surprised that it is so light, and that's the best part about this helmet, but does not compromise on safety, which matters a lot to me. For the chin strap, they have a 10-way locking system, the old school way, basic clips, which are also strong. Does have a quick release knob which can actually release your helmet quickly for your access of water or removing your helmet, anything, whatever you prefer. So the helmet also has a chin curtain which is removable completely. Just you can snap it off and it's out if you don't want it. I'm gonna keep it because it's gonna help me for my audio, especially to connect with you guys over my GoPro mic. So I'm gonna keep this on, which is decent enough. They do have a breath deflector which is also removable, and if you want to keep it, you can keep it, or if you want, you can remove it. They do have an anti-fog insert for the visor also, along with the photochromatic. I prefer the photochromatic a lot because you don't need sunglasses. This helmet does not come with an inner visor. so you need to wear your shades. When you see through the lacquer, basically the epoxy resin which is here, you can actually see the beads of the carbon fiber sheet inside. I don't know how visible it is, but if you can see, you can actually see through this rim also the fiber sheets which is turning inside. So overall, a decent helmet. I thought I'll have a quick tech and gear chat, episode 1. I thought why not start with a crown, which is the most important thing for any motorcyclist. Hope you guys like this video. If you did, you know what to do. Press the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel. See you guys on the road with new vlogs.